Hello there, it's me, Sari, here again, and today I've got another scrapbook haul to share with you. I thought I'd go for these distress markers, especially now that all of the colors are included. And of course I'm talking about those strong colors. As for this one, Salty Ocean, let's see what it looks like. This one has got two nibs, one a pointy one, and one that has got a sort of a brush stroke to it. So I'll be looking into these. I'm not a colorist per se, but I do like to color stamps and then stamp with them. And I'm hoping I'll also be able to use them for different kinds of projects. I haven't got anything to show you right now, I'm sorry to say, but I'll be thinking about these. And the package says that you should store these horizontally, as that is, you see the horizon, so you think about that direction. So I need to be placing them like so, somewhere. Then I got myself something that is called Euro hook hole punch. And you might wonder what that is. Well, it seems like we have different ways of hanging up our items here in Europe and in USA, for example. So with this one, I can actually just take a piece of paper. Let's say I were to make a gift bag with a cellophane bag or something like that, and I want to make some sort of a label for it, and I want to be able to hang it from a hook somewhere. I could then, of course, adjust the depth or how high up I want the hole to be, and then I could just line it up like so and squeeze it really easily. And then I got my Euro slot hook hole punch, and we could say that I've got a wonderful bag here with goodies or something like that. So that is something that I might be using in the future, especially if I'm going to go to a garage sale or something where I have put together some flowers and such. So this is a really good buy, just for as a tool, I'm saying. Let's see if I can put that one there. And then I've gone mad for some dies. You can see that there's a really nice stack of things on the left side here. I have resisted this one for the longest of times, but now that I have been looking at some videos that showcase Tim Holtz's dies, I just couldn't help myself when it came to this pennants on the edge die. And what he showed me was actually that he did die cut this piece, because this one actually has two different patterns, one here and one the other. So let's say I were to put a piece of paper just a little bit above this one, so I could have just a small string of paper that actually holds these pennants together. Well, then I can just turn that one around a little bit, even though it might be grunge board or something, and I could of course even continue die cutting it longer if I wanted to. So with this one I'm hoping I'll start using those pennants more, because I do like the way people use them. I'm just a bit behind when it comes to actually using them. I've got a couple of more on the edge dies here. And this one is called Tree Line, and this one is shown at 70%, and this one is colored in and everything, but you might be seeing something there of those trees. Of course you can have lots of fun coloring this one in with some brown and green hues and even some white on the top to showcase the snow. So I'm hoping I'll be able to use these for some nice looking Christmas cards later. I did buy the separate stars dies with both the crescent moon and just some regular stars, and why not go wild with some stars on the edge also. So this is something that I'm looking forward to using actually. And then I have gone a little bit mad when it comes to making different shapes. I see now that I have sort of made a double order. I wanted this arch frame because I did see somebody making the most beautiful house out of paper with these kinds of windows, and I'm telling you, that house isn't to mess around with. That was really fantastic. So it was sort of like my lantern that I showed you before, but it was sort of peaked, and there was a sloping roof like so. And I was thinking that even though I'm going to cut the my goodness, the walls and everything, if I'm going to cut them out of chipboard or something a bit more sturdy, I might even get it done with these, as long as I just remember to put them in the right place and everything. So I'm thinking that these could be really nice, and of course I could combine these with this one, because these are movers and shapers, and these are called sized arches, whilst this one is just called an arch frame. So I could actually put these in these and make some beautiful frames out of these. And when I was talking about I made a double order, I didn't think about that. I already have put these in the box. These are called Arched Windows 1, but of course I could use these for just regular cards. These are a bit bigger in size also, so I'm hoping I'll be able to just make a beautiful, well, looking for a word here, I'm just looking for a complete match with all those sizes and everything. Let's see, I've got some more dies here. Mini silhouettes. At first I didn't think this was anything for me. These are movers and shapers dies. You can put them practically anywhere in your movers and shapers die, let's say. So I saw another video from Tim Holtz where he showcased something that another designer had made. A pillow box with labels, this one is called, and they had just die cut a hole here, and then you can put some plastic on just to cover it up, or just protect that silhouette piece there, and you can have some candy or something in there. So I was thinking that these might come in handy actually. I just have to get my imagination running there. And to have another smaller feather, I wanted to give this one a go. This is also movers and shapers, so you can actually die cut this inside a bigger movers and shapers die. Any hole like this could actually do. So I'm thinking these could be nice if I wanted to make a Project Life thingy, or just a card or something, because I'm going to show you something that I didn't show you before. Here is the other one, the bigger one. So you see, this is going to be quite a lot smaller. And this is a card that I made with a so-called sidestep function there. And this is a stamp that I have designed for Vilda Stamps. Life is an Adventure. I have played around with some die cuts from Cheerilyn, and I have kept this in an autumny colour scheme really. But the feather here is something that I tried out for the first time there. So let's move on, and the reason for me starting buying these movers and shapers shapes is actually that I just realized that it could be a really nice thing to have the possibility of die cutting these if I'm going to make something out of a sturdier material. So I went for the ovals as well. I could die cut these, and well, I'll be coming back to those later. Let's see if I can keep myself together here. I also felt like enlarging my collection of big dies from Spellbinders. These are the grand caliber dies, but since I've got my e-bosser, I can still die cut them in that one. So you can see that the size of these is just magnificent, and imagine having these in the background of a layout or something, or just make a beautiful card, or just anything really with these. Really nice patterns there, don't you think? Each one has got a different lace system, lace border. Here's another one with circles. I couldn't decide on which one to buy, so I actually got them both. I thought I'd put one of them away, but it seems like I didn't. And I got something with ovals as well. Ovals are always nice. So there are 4 dies in each, and I'm sure you could use at least 2 or 3 of these in just a regular big shot or something like that. But it's always nice to have a bigger die cutting machine. And I'm really mad about craft paper. So here I got myself square card blanks and envelopes, I think I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, there are some cards and envelopes here, definitely. So here's the card. I'm just mad about these craft papers and everything. They're really sturdy. And then I got some wonderful envelopes as well. And I'm sure I could pick one or two of these if I wanted to just die cut something special. And these are from Do Crafts Paper Mania, 50 each. And I got myself something bigger as well, because if I'm going to make some cards with these beautiful dies, well, I could actually benefit from having a set of 8 and 8-inch craft card blanks. So there are just 6. I think there are cards as well as envelopes actually. And then we are going to move ahead with the Tim Holtz's beautiful paper stash laboratory set here. And this is sort of in a black and white grey scale. And you can see by the patterns here that this is going to be really funky. And since I am sort of drawn to the black and white and grey scale now, I'm hoping this one might do the trick when it comes to making something nice, altered perhaps. And I was talking about using these movers and shapers dies before, and I was thinking that these chipboard thingies could come to use. Here are some in craft or nature, and here is something black, and black is really nice to actually have already in that cover color. So let's see if I can put that one there. I also went ahead and bought myself a filer for Project Life Midnight. This one is black, because I felt like I was struggling putting those pockets into some regular scrap albums. Here are some different things. There's a pocket here and everything, and here is also a couple of pockets to start this Project Life with. So I'm hoping that now that I've got this one, I could actually get started printing those photos with my selfie CP900 and so forth. There are some other colors to combine that file with if you want to, or if you just want to continue with the same one, then you know the names for those colors. I bought myself some terrifically tacky tape and a couple of ink blending foams, because I have started working with distress paint, and I was thinking that since Tim Holtz told us that it's better to use these foam pads instead of felt pads when I'm going to move about the color, well, I thought I'd listen to him and do so. Let's see if I can find the thing I was talking about. I have started working on something here, and the stars here are actually put there with that silver distress paint, and I have just used a regular kitchen sponge, but I was thinking that it might be a bit more handy to use those blending foam things and the handle, but this one is something that I just dragged it along with. So I thought I'd continue with this one. I'm not sure what I want to make of it, but just wanted to play around with some colors and have myself some fun. And then the final 3 things that I'm going to show you right now is so easy, from We Are Memory Keepers. I have been looking at these for the longest of time, and you must believe me, I have. And I have resisted for a couple of years now, but now I felt like, well, let's go there, because I have been seeing people making cards just having these stitches and or perhaps even sew through them. So I got myself the handle and 2 patterns, so both of these are in zigzag, and I'm hoping I'll be having some fun with these. So that's it from me. All of these things I have bought at Scrapbruket. It's a beautiful, wonderful scrapbooking store here in Sweden, and it's a shop that I'm actually part of the design team, and I'm really proud of it, I must say. So I'm going to sign off right now. I hope you have a good time. Craft, 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 and please come back. Alright, bye bye.